Norodom Sihanouk was a major player in the Cambodian independence movement. This is because he was the king of Cambodia. He was made king for one purpose only: to be the puppet of the French so they could expand their sphere of influence. Pol Pot was another Cambodian revolutionary and was the general secretary of the Communist Party of Kampuchea. This is because he had impressed Marxist-Leninist Khmer Rouge Miniim with his service to the Communist Party of France. Mahatma Gandhi was an Indian lawyer who studied at the University of London. When he was working in South Africa, he was severely discriminated because he was a non-European. This fact led him to seek independence for India. Subhash Chandra Bose was the founder of the Indian National Army, who, with the help of Germany and Japan, tried to get rid of the British by fighting World War II against the Allies. Cambodian independence movement. It all started in 1863 when France colonized Cambodia. In 1866, the capital was changed to Phnom Penh. In 1887, Cambodia was incorporated into the Indo-Chinese Union. In 1941, Prince Norodom Sihanouk became king. Also in 1941, Japan colonized Cambodia. In 1945, Japan gave up Cambodia because of its defeat in World War II. In 1946, after being free for a brief period of time, France reclaimed Cambodia and reestablished the treaty the king had signed prior. Late 1946, a constitution was put in place that allowed the communist guerrillas to have an armed campaign against the French. Finally, in 1953, Cambodia officially gained its independence. Timeline of the Indian independence. It is said that the British colonized India in the late 1600s, but there had been no rebellion until 1857. Then in 1878, the Vernacular Press Act allowed freedom fighters to influence people to join their cause through the media. In 1883, the Ilbert Bill allowed European people to be tried by Indian judges. In 1919, the Amritsar massacre killed thousands of innocent people. In 1920, the non-cooperation movement was established. Also in 1920, the Caliphate movement was established because of the mistreatment of the Turkish king. In 1930, the civil disobedience movement was established, where Indians would break British law on purpose, such as the Salt March. In 1931, Bhagat Singh, a famous Indian revolutionary, was executed. In 1942, the Quit India movement was established. In 1942, the Indian National Army was established, and in 1947, India gained independence. Both independence movements had massive amount of public support, which was achieved by the media. The leaders embarked on global tours to gain the support of many international countries. Deception was also used in both independence movements. Bose often disguised himself as a poor man, and Norodom Sihanouk claimed that he had medical issues when he went to France to protest. Both leaders lobbied in foreign nations, and many leaders gave many inspiring speeches, such as "Give me blood and I'll give you freedom," and "Independence is not given, it's taken." First, you need to catch the eyes of your citizens. Then you need to convince the world of the cause you're working. Then you need to create an armed force that can defend your ideals. Knowing what your captives are up to is always a good idea. That's why infiltrating key enemy installations is a necessity. Now, making a captive starve might be a good idea. So sabotage their food transport, their clothing, and even cause economic harm by sabotaging their goods. Now, if there's a war, it's always a good idea to form valuable alliances against our colonizers. What are the characteristics of successful independence movements? Now, first, you need a leader, a person who can support the movement through tough times. Then you need a supporting and sacrificing public who can leave everything and devote themselves to the cause. You also need to convince more people so your cause is more influential. This can be done consistent media broadcasts to meaningful marches and protests. Lastly, you need an armed rebellion that can defend your ideals.